Welcome to Tickleverse. Let's laugh and play.
Snappy Snap in rainbow shell danced along the coastal swell, with colors shining bold and bright. He clicked and clacked in sheer delight. Snappy Snap climbed coral rocks, wearing stripes and rainbow socks. He waved to dolphins spinning by and drew a rainbow in the sky. Snappy Snap played hide and seek behind the shells and coral peak. He snapped a beak and tapped in time with starfish in a sandy line. Snappy Snap met jellyfish who sparkled like a swirling dish. They danced in seaweed soft and green, with colors glimmering between. Snappy Snap dug tunnels deep, then leaped above a seaweed heap. He spun in shells of every hue and splashed a trail of ocean blue. Snappy Snap, as tide grew low, found a shell in sunset glow. He curled inside with cozy flap and dreamed beneath his rainbow cap. Snappy Snap played hide and seek behind the shells and coral peak. He snapped a beak and tapped in time with starfish in a sandy line. Snappy Snap met jellyfish who sparkled like a swirling dish. They danced in seaweed soft and green, with colors glimmering between. Snappy Snap played hide and seek behind the shells and coral peak. He snapped a beak and tapped in time.
Saffron snail with shiny trail spun her shell along the rail. She drew a path in curly loop, then slid into a flower group. Saffron snail drew circles wide around the trees and garden side. She spun in spirals soft and slow, with blossoms cheering as she go. Saffron snail made spiral art with glitter, mud, and grassy art. She painted swirls on pebbled stone in rainbow curves she called her own. Saffron snail met worms who wiggled, and in her spirals danced and giggled. They made a maze of gentle bends that looped and curled without an end. Saffron snail twirled near a vine and drew a shape so round and fine. The butterflies flew round her trail and whispered, "Wow, dear saffron snail!" Saffron snail curled up in bed, with dreams of loops inside her head. She blinked and sighed with sleepy glee and dreamed of one more spiral spree.
Tilly Turtle took a slide down the grassy garden wide. She giggled past the daisies tall and rolled into a leafy sprawl. Tilly Turtle touched a toe to a giggle bush that tickled so. She laughed and twirled in clover beds with butterflies above her head. Tilly Turtle tapped her shell and made the laughing daisies yell. Each step she took, a giggle grew, with Tickle grass beneath her shoe. Tilly Turtle met a bee who buzzed and giggled by the tree. They spun around in flower shade and Tickle gained the two had made. Tilly Turtle found a slide of mossy fluff and ferny pride. She zoomed and laughed with Tickle joy, like every shell was now a toy. Tilly Turtle curled up tight under clouds all soft and white, and dreamed of Tickles calm and slow on trails where happy giggles grow. Tilly Turtle turtle found a slide of mossy fluff and ferny pride. She zoomed and laughed with tickled joy, like every shell was now a toy. Tilly turtle curled up tight. Ellie the elephant splashed with pride in water streams so deep and wide. She wiggled trunk and sprayed the air and giggled at the monkeys there. Ellie the elephant stomped with flair in puddles round the jungle lair. She flung the water high and bright and made a fountain full of light. Ellie the elephant spun in play the squirted frogs who leapt away. She danced with ducks and tapped her toes as jungle blooms began to grow. Ellie the elephant met some fish and made a giant splashy swish. She laughed with joy and trumpeted loud while water sprayed in rainbow cloud. Ellie the elephant slid on stone and made a bubbly, giggly tone. She twirled and swam through jungle spray in water games that filled the day. Ellie the elephant curled in shade where jungle leaves and breezes played. She hummed a tune and smiled with cheer and dreamed of splashing all next year.
Mango moth flew light and free over blossoms near the tree. She heard a tune that sang her name and danced into the music game. Mango moth spun round the rose where melody like honey flows. She followed notes that floated near and smiled at every joyful ear. Mango moth met chirping frogs, singing songs on lily logs. She flapped in time with buzzing bees and drifted through the melody breeze. Mango moth skipped through the air while flowers sang without a care. She glowed with joy and fluttered near where songs were sung for all to hear. Mango moth played leaf guitars and hummed along with dancing stars. She led the birds in soft parade through every twist the maze had made. Mango moth at end of day fell asleep on music hay with lullaby.
Bubbleberry bear brought treats to picnic spots on sunny streets. He left a trail of jam and bread for friends to find the path ahead. Bubbleberry bear hid pies behind the logs and butterfly skies. He marked each clue with nutty rings and laughed at all the guessing things. Bubbleberry bear placed cheese by swaying grass and buzzing bees. Smiled as raccoons sniffed the trail and followed snacks through flower veil. Bubbleberry bear hid sweets in hollow stumps and leafy seeds. He drew big arrows in the sand that pointed toward a feast so grand. Bubbleberry bear clapped loud as friends appeared in hungry crowd. They found the clues and cheered with glee for picnics under apple tree. Bubbleberry Bear took rest, with jam upon his furry chest. He hugged a pie and gave a grin, and dreamed of clues and tasty tin. Doodle dragon flapped with flair, searching numbers in the air. He found a 1 on apple tree and giggled softly, "Come with me." Doodle dragon peeked through 2, painted blue with morning dew. He built a nest of sticks and 3 that jingled like a melody. Doodle dragon marched past 4, danced in circles on the floor. He tapped a 5 with bubbly grace and blew 6 clouds all over space. Doodle dragon hopped on 7, pointed upward straight to heaven. He drew an 8 with curling string and flew and looped a looping ring. Doodle dragon traced a 9 with berries dipped in sugar shine. He counted 10 with wingtip grace and cheered aloud from place to place. Doodle dragon flopped down low in a nest of numbers soft and slow. He whispered each one like a song and dreamed of counting all day long. Bumblebee with yellow glow buzzed above the flowers low. He twirled in loops, then dipped with grace in blossom fields, a lovely place. Bumblebee spun left and right through tulip petals soft and bright. He danced with bees in petal line, a ballet made of bloom and shine. Bumblebee took center stage with daffodils as ballet cage. He lifted legs and hummed a tune while sunbeams kissed the blooms of June. Bumblebee leapt in the breeze and bowed beside the apple trees. He fluttered fast, then turned around and never touched the flowery ground. Bumblebee waved wings in air as lilies twirled with fragrant flare. He tapped a rose, then zipped through vines while petals cheered in perfect lines. Bumblebee in sunset haze flew home from all his dancing days. Penny Peacock popped with cheer as kernels danced from far to near. She tossed them high into the sky and watched the popcorn flutter by. Penny Peacock led the line of popping friends in happy time. They marched through fields with buttery glee, a popcorn party wild and free. Penny Peacock wore a hat, a fluffy corn both round and flat. She skipped along the golden grass while giggles bubbled up like gas. Penny Peacock popped each step and made her popcorn friends all pep. They spun like fans and clapped in rows with kernels dancing on their toes. Penny Peacock twirled and clapped as giant popcorn gently snapped.
They made a mountain tall and bright, and slid down laughing through the light. Penny Pika snuggled tight in popcorn fluff so warm and white. She yawned and blinked with sleepy smile, and dreamed of popping all the while.
Wiggly Wren began to sing while riding on the windy wing. She whistled tunes that danced in air and curled through trees without a care. Wiggly Wren flew round a bend, her whistling song would twist and send a melody so full of light it sparkled in the morning bright. Wiggly Wren met dandelions that danced like notes and windy signs. She flapped and laughed in fluffy song and carried every breeze along. Wiggly Wren soared up with pride while winds beneath her feet would glide. She sang with joy and chirped in glee, a wind born red in harmony. Wiggly Wren tapped twigs and leaves with rhythmic steps on breezy eaves. Her whistle echoed through the hill where all the birds sat calm and still. Wiggly Wren slowed down her song as twilight stretched the sky so long. She curled up warm in feathered den and dreamed of singing once again. Wiggly Wren met dandelions that danced like notes and windy signs. She flapped and laughed in fluffy song and carried every breeze along. Wiggly Wren soared up with pride while winds beneath her feet would glide. She sang with joy and chirped in glee, a wind born red in harmony. Wiggly Wren tapped twigs.